Hey guys, welcome to Fitness Belfast Live. Welcome to my home. Hopefully this finds you safe and well. This is a little workout inspiration for you to help get you through the isolation. We're all stuck inside, but that doesn't mean that we can't move. This workout will combine a couple of little cardio moves just to get the heart rate up. We'll do 5 simple strength and fitness exercises, followed by 5 yoga postures to provide a real holistic workout that you can do just with your own body. No equipment required. So we'll start off real simply with some high knees, jogging on the spot. This is our cardio to get ourselves prepared. I'll not embarrass myself by doing the entire workout here, but just giving you some demonstrational variations on each of the exercises. So you'll start with some high knees, which you'll do for 30 seconds. You'll move to some jumping jacks, again, about 30 seconds, and it's not an exact science. With the warm-up, you just do each of these exercises once, maybe a little 2-minute warm-up, high knees, jumping jacks. And then we'll kick heels up into the bum. So hopefully, after you've done those 3 exercises for about 2 minutes, you'll feel like your heart rate is elevated and you're ready for some strength and fitness exercises. To start those, you're going to start off with some squats. So some dreaded squats, turning the feet slightly wider than hip width apart, throw the hands up, sit the bum down nice and low, all the way back up again. Your intention is to get as deep as you possibly can. It might look like that, it might go lower. Doesn't really matter, just keep yourself moving, keep smiling, keep happy. Starting with the squats. Again, about 30 seconds for each of these exercises. From here, you'll move on to push-ups. So we'll give you a couple of variations. First one being on the knees. You'll hug the elbows in nice and tight, lower the chest, lower the chin down towards the ground, push it back up. Or you can do this from your tiptoes. None's any better than the other, it's just different variations for different bodies, different experience levels. Push it up, push it up, push it up. Again, 30 seconds per exercise. From here, we're going to move on to a plank. So the variation I'm going to show you today is a forearm plank. Come all the way down onto your forearms. We can start with just the knees on the ground with a clear line from the crown of the head to the tailbone. Really drawing the belly button in. So this is quite an active plank. Or if you like, you can come up onto your tiptoes, hips down, and you just squeeze everything towards the midline of your body. From here, you'll lie all the way onto your back. We'll move on to some glute bridges. So we'll kick the heels in towards your bum, rest the hands down by your side, lift the hips up, big squeeze at the top, creating some tension in the back of the thighs and in the glutes, the bum, and then let the hips come down a couple of times. Perfect way to counteract all of the Netflix that we'll be binging on is to get ourselves active with just some simple workouts like this. So 30 seconds per exercise. Glute bridges, finishing off this strength and fitness sequence. We're going to do some ab cycles. So right knee in towards your chest, left leg out straight, hands up either side of the knee. Cycle it in, maybe with a slight pause with these. Slight pause to really engage the abdominals here. Again, 30 seconds is about right. You can repeat a little sequence of strength and fitness exercises 3, 4, maybe 5 times, as many times as you like, depending on how much time that you've got. But you'll round out this holistic workout with some yoga moves from here. So to start off, you'll do crescent moon pose. This is a standing side bend. So we'll take the hands all the way to the sky, interlock the fingers except for the index finger and thumb. Just send the fingertips all the way to one side while you send the hips to the other. Now our intention here with the yoga moves is to get the heart rate back down to a real restful place. So when you finish your workout, you feel calm, you feel supple, and you feel ready to face whatever you got going on for the rest of the day. Probably more Netflix. Take it all the way to the other side and maybe do 5 breaths or 30 seconds on each side here. Then we'll move into a couple of forward fold variations. First of those being a real narrow stance with the feet, bend the knees, fold all the way over the thighs, maybe grab a hold of the elbows, tuck the chin in towards the chest. Great thing about these yoga moves is that while I suggest you go for a minimum of 30 seconds on these, some of these postures you're going to want to stay in for a lot longer. So you can stay here for as long as you like, really. Going from that real narrow standing forward fold, we'll take a wide-legged variation now. So much more emphasis on the hamstrings. Taking the feet out as wide as it feels comfortable, really. Having your heels and your toes in line is a good place to start. Soften the knees and then just fold all the way over the thighs. Again, you can relax the hands down and maybe hold on to the opposite elbows, tucking the chin towards the chest. Might feel nice to even add a little bit of movement, taking the elbows all the way to one side and then to the other. Again, 30 seconds per move, or a little while longer if you like. And then we're really trying to wind down the workout now. You're going to roll all the way back up. Coming down into a child's pose, so nice way to just lengthen the spine here and stretch through the ground as you take the knees out wide, feet together, walk the hands forward, rest your forehead down onto the ground. Again, 30 seconds for each of these moves, just as a starting point, but you can stay for as long as you like. Now, if you've ever attended the class that I teach in the studio, you'll know that I like to finish all of my workouts and the yoga practices with a period of stillness or meditation, so that's where we'll go to round out the practice. If you do this practice regularly, you do this workout regularly, this will probably be the bit that you look forward to the most. So you're just going to lie all the way onto your back, kick your feet out nice and wide, rest your hands down by your side with your palms facing up towards the ceiling. And at this point, this is the very end of your workout, you're going to want to spend probably a lot longer than 30 seconds here. So while I'll just chill here for a couple of deep breaths, you're free to stay here for as long as you like. Just depends on how much time you've got. Again, you can stay there, but that's where I am going to leave you. So thank you for joining me for this workout. Remember, you got a little sequence of cardio to warm the body up, elevate the heart rate. Then you got your 5 strength and fitness moves, which you do for 30 seconds each. You could do that 3, 4, 5 times each. Then you move on to your yoga postures. Again, 30 seconds each is a good place to start, but you can stay, especially with the meditation at the end, which is really invaluable at this time. Stay for as long as you like. Thank you very much. Hopefully see you very soon.